Justin King has arrived, everybody.
Imagine no possession.
Tom, you're on the Michael Berry Show.
Michael, I heard you talking about your book club and the RCC, and one thing that dawned on me is...
Hey, Tom, I can barely hear you, buddy.
Having that knowledge can be very frustrating. Here, let me turn up my volume for you.
Are you on a speakerphone?
No.
Okay.
I just got to turn the volume off on my phone.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Having the knowledge can be frustrating.
It can be very frustrating because once you learn this information and then you see how government is ran, you realize there's really not, at this stage, much you can do about it.
Not true. What would you want to do?
Well, what I would like to do is go back to the old theories, the wealth of nations. Go back to the...
What do you mean go back to them? How would we go back to them?
To the well, for example, when it comes to entry-level jobs, okay, you only have so many of those jobs, and based on how many folks you have competing for those jobs is how you're going to set their pay. So in other words, if I have a...
I got it. Go ahead.
Okay, well, when you look at illegal immigration, when you see how that happens and these people are allowed to come into this country, it dilutes the
yes. Here's the problem, Tom. Here's the problem. Here's the fallacy. You have a fallacious argument that goes thusly. You're saying, not sure it's a good idea for people to fully understand the intellectual basis for capitalism and American constitutionalism and our republic. Because when they see that, they will be frustrated by the inability to change things. No, you've got it wrong. They will never have the desire to change anything unless they are sufficiently informed that they become frustrated. Revolutions do not occur peacefully. They do not occur over a glass of wine. Revolutions occur when the frustration of the people rises to the level that they are willing to throw off the shackles of the comforts and conveniences of a new couch and 400 TV stations and plentiful food and a new car and air conditioning. Revolutions occur when the people will not tolerate it anymore. And the only way the people will get to the point that they will not tolerate it anymore is that they will have full knowledge and understanding of what should be happening, of the way things are supposed to be, the way things used to be, the way things were articulated by our founding fathers. And out of that will lead a frustration. That frustration is healthy. That frustration is necessary. That frustration is the sine qua non of a revolution. The thing without which it will not happen. You see, Tom, I want that frustration. I want that frustration to lead to anger. I want that anger to build and boil. I want it to boil up so much that it cannot be contained anymore. And then, and only then, we will stop being the sheep we have become. Unfortunately, unwittingly, you have just explained the problem in America today. The problem in America today is that most people would really rather not know how bad things are because it would upset them. It would frustrate them. And they don't want to be frustrated. They would rather buy a new car with new features. They would rather get a new bed that does new things. They would rather attach themselves to the season opening of Justified, or, well, that's not fair because you got to be awesome to do that, of Breaking Bad. They would rather find distractions that are ointments that soothe and salve the wound of the fact that our country is off track. They would much rather that. And that is what the media and politicians want you to do. They want you worrying about Miley Cyrus shaking her ass. They want you wondering what Beyonce will name her child or what the Kardashian baby will be called. Because if they can keep you focused on such nonsense, silly, ridiculous pablum, drivel, if they can keep you so focused on that you are not angered, then you will not lead a revolution. So yes, I want people frustrated. I intend for people to be frustrated. The more they learn, the madder they'll get. The madder they'll get, the more they'll do. That's how the system's supposed to work. Read the great writings of our founding fathers. They talk of timeless notions of throwing off shackles. Thomas Jefferson once referred to, it's at the Jefferson Memorial, he said, we might as well require a man to wear the coat which fitted him as a boy. I love that line. We might as well require a man to wear the coat which fitted him as a boy. When the jacket that we're wearing is so uncomfortable that we go Incredible Hulk on it, when the country that we live in is so unlivable, when our knowledge, when our thirst to change it is so overpowering that we cannot bear it anymore, then we will stop worrying if we're being called a racist for trying to fix our country. But we're not there yet. We're so far from there that we can't even see there. There's not even on the map yet. We're not even close to that. But we will.